if you take away the Second Amendment, you might as well take away the First Amendment, because that is, if you take away the Second Amendment, that is taking away the people's right to say, I have the right to conceal or carry a weapon to protect myself. For example, and they're already limiting our speech as it is. For example, Ella's mom, she posted something on Twitter about COVID-19, and it got taken down because it wasn't up to the government standards.
Any other reasonings that you would think that people should be able to conceal and carry a weapon?
And weapons aren't used for protection because the threatener gets to them first, and then they don't have a chance to use their weapon themselves.
Is there anything else you'd like to add? Okay, thank you, Ms. Memmott. Mr. Glasso,
Okay.
what are your supporting statements?
So the way you get a license to own a gun is the CCW, which is Conceal and Carry Weapons. You can take this course online. So that means anyone can take the course for you, and you have the right to own a gun. So many people don't feel comfortable with owning a gun, don't know how to use it. So the fatality rate is 7 times higher in states where gun ownership is high. So this means, like, it's way more likely for somebody to die from a gun in the areas where more people own guns. So each time someone uses a gun for self-defense to save themselves, a firearm is used 11 times to assault someone or for suicide with a gun. 11 times to 1. That's not good. People that carry guns are also 4.5 times more likely to be shot.
Okay, any other?
That's it.
All right. Okay, now we'll have the counter arguments, and I will lead this, I will moderate this discussion. So as you say, Ms. Memmott, in your notes I see that you say 22% of Americans own or bear arms. What would you like to say about that? How does that support your point of view? Maybe not sure. Okay. How about, what are some of the ways that you can use guns that is safe and for sport, and people have used it for many years?
Well, some people, not all people, because I'm very aware that there are criminals today in our world and our society that use weapons incorrectly for the wrong purpose. But there are majority people that I know that use them for hunting, games, etc., etc. But if people use them for reasons like that, we could be a safer world or community as it is. But we're most likely not going to get rid of the Second Amendment, because then...
And can you clarify what the Second Amendment is for our audience, just to know?
The Second Amendment is the right to bear arms or a weapon for your protection reasons, hunting, game, etc., etc. But since we're most likely not going to get rid of the Second Amendment, I would like to know how, John Luca, you would make sure that the world uses their weapons properly.
I don't want them to use weapons. What do you mean?
Okay. So, John Luca, how would you answer her? She mentions the Second Amendment, which is the right to bear arms. How would you respond to that argument?
So, like I said before, like there are many people that use them for the right cause, but so many more people use them for a bad reason. Like I said, 11 times to 1. Like, that's not even close. Like, so there could be like one person that uses a gun for the right reason, but then 11 other people use it for a wrong reason. It's just not, it doesn't even out.
So, Mr. Glasso, you are not saying to abolish, your argument, the debate is not about the Second Amendment right to bear arms. This debate is about conceal and carry. So what you're arguing is, you are not saying get rid of all guns.
No.
You are saying private citizens should not be carrying guns on themselves.
Exactly.